A big merry meet to you, my angels of the world. It is the 20th of October 2020. This is Willow. Welcome to the stream. I'm just going to go over to the channel, go on to my videos and join you guys. Hello, Claudia's live. How are you? It's been a merry meet. We'll wait for more people to come in. I'm just going to share out so people know. I remember you being in one of my other lives. Yes, I do. I am very, very okay at the moment. Thank you very much. How are you? You're well. I've just read it properly. Yeah. I'm glad that you're well. That's very good to hear. Just letting other people come in. So the point of this stream today is we're going to do some prayers for some people. I've got some candles that I've specially marked with certain names, and I've done a prayer and blessing over them, and they are lit. I've also got an incense lit for the powers of our Mother Earth and Mother Nature, and obviously our Lord as well. We've got some pretty little bits around as well. I've got my cross and I've got my nature card and crystals. So it's a mini altar, not like the ones I've got in my front room and my secret area, but they still do just as good. It looks very pretty. Don't think you guys can see it properly. So I'm going to be putting a little bit of music on in the background as well, just to bring that atmosphere. Because, you know, some of these prayers are for very good reasons. Hopefully everybody will start coming over. Very pretty. Us witches, we always like to make sure that we have got some sort of sacred area set up for the powers of them and to feel close. Thank you. So we've got that, and obviously with me being a witch, I've got this shop that I go to. She's absolutely amazing. That is Freya's Cauldron. So I'm going to be doing some unboxing bits of that. I'm going to be showing some previous stuff I've got from her, and then some of this stuff, and do a little bit of an explanation to why I have got another stream going on here tomorrow, which is going to be doing some spells and things to help certain people. I am a witch in the light and the love of work, so I do not do black magic. I do white magic, but I do know black magic. Obviously, being a witch, you have to know about the elements, as you do work with both. But I am a light worker, a light witch, and a practicing priestess, but I never portray to know everything, because I don't. I am forever learning. So I've got some really cool bits to reveal today, which I'm really, really excited about. I'm going to do a little talk on certain things as well. Obviously, everyone that knows or is a witch knows that when it comes to our practices and our work and our craft, we're very secret about what we do. I don't mind like showing people things, but there are like, we would never give the ingredients of like spell herbs and things like that. We don't mind giving the name and what they're used for, but We're very secret. Hello, my Drew, darling. How are you, sister? I can see you. No, of course I don't mind you sharing me out. That the more the merrier, my sweetheart. So the first thing I'm going to start off with, because I really, really want to get on the top of that, is to do some prayers. Now I've got everything set up to do that, so I'm just going to put my hands together, and I'm going to ask other people to sit in and join in with this also. At the minute, not many people are coming in, so what I'll do is I'll start off with just putting some music on, bringing some calmness into the room, because there's a lot of emotions here, there, and everywhere at the minute. And I think we just need to bring ourselves into that positive frame of mind, connect to who we need to connect to completely, which is the divine, and then we will get on to the prayers and then the revealing of Freya, the goodies she sent me. So we'll start off with some music. So one of my main reasons for prayers and stuff today first, which I will explain, is for my sister Drew. Her mum's not very well and is in hospital. She's very sick, and you know, we're just needing some love, some light to be put out there, some prayer for her, for her mum, and just to help in any way possible we can with her mum, you know, to get better. So we're just going to be sending out some prayer of healing and strength, because she needs that at the minute. From what I've heard about this lady, she's a very strong lady, and she's most definitely got the spirit within us, so that really helps as well. But you know, having that love and coming together, guys, is an important thing for people, I think. And you know, it's very good when you can get a community together and you can understand and care and give that love out together. And Drew is one of my sisters. She is also of the craft, so she's very much close to my heart, like any of my witch brothers and sisters on here. So despite what's going on, you know, it's very important, and we're a big family, and we look out for each other as well as looking out for you guys. So today we're doing a big blessing for Drew. You've also got Dobby's that's been feeling in pain and stuff, so I've got a candle out for her as well. So what I've done is I marked the candles with the names. I done Drew's mum's name and her date of birth, and I asked for healing and protection and given her strength, and for the family as well. Then I done the same for Linda, and then I done it for my Willow family and my other family that I have on here as well, which is my paranormal family. So I've marked those out. I've asked for certain things to be done and helped more to do with those guys and others. So we've got it lit. We're just relaxing. We're going to put this music on, and we're going to endure Mother Earth and Mother Nature, and we're going to endure the Father, our God, and we're going to take that power and that strength that they give to us, and we're going to radiate that and manifest that into positive thought and into healing and into strength. Thank you. Blessed be. This is beautiful music. It's very touching, very spiritual. I am pagan, so this is pagan sort of music. Hello, Lou. Thank you. Thank you. It's always nice to have some music. Music is very amazing, and it most definitely gets you into those moods and those places you need. It's a very therapeutic music. It's the best way to touch your soul too. Hello, Misty Cat. Yeah, this is German, but they're playing pagan stuff. It's a pagan German band. Hello, Mama. Hello, Lou, my brother. And my Misty Cat. And Claudia's live. My Drew. That's cool, sister. You keep doing your witchy and magical way. Just bringing some positive energy into the room, guys. We're going to be doing some prayers for Drew's mum because she's unwell. She's in hospital. Go and lay down. Stop it. I'm on the live. Lay down. I'm on the live. Lay down. Thank you.
Wonder's got my massive history, culture, innovation. This Fred was calling.
We'll just do this one and then we'll go on to doing the prayer. You lay down. Thank you. It's very calming. Brings positivity. It's what we need. Isis the star, Diana, Hecate, Victory, Inanna. This is alive, music is a foot. Goddess is alive, music is a foot. Goddess is alive, music is a foot. Goddess is alive, music is a foot. You'll come from the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain, going to the ocean. You'll come from the goddess, and to her we shall return, drop of rain, going to the ocean. The stars of Diana, Hecate and me to call me Inanna. Isis the stars of Diana, Hecate and me to call me Inanna. This is alive, music is a foot. Goddess is alive, music is a foot. Goddess is alive, music is a foot. Goddess is alive, music is a foot. Alive, music is a foot. Goddess is alive, music is a foot. This is alive, music is a foot. Goddess is alive, music is a foot. She's alive, music is a foot. Goddess is alive, music is a foot. Goddess is alive. We all come from the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain, going to You'll come from the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain, going to the ocean. The start of Diana, Hecate me to Tommy, Inanna. Isis, the start of Diana, Hecate me to Tommy, Inanna. This is a lie, music is a foot. Goddess is alive, 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 music is a foot. Alive, music is a foot. Goddess is alive, music is a foot. Goddess is alive. Come from the goddess, and to her we shall return. The drops of rain flowing to the ocean. We all come from the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain going to the ocean. The start of Diana, Hecate to call me Inanna. This is the start of Diana, Hecate to call me Inanna. This is alive, music is a foot. Goddess is alive, music is a foot. Goddess is alive, music is a foot. Goddess is alive, music is a foot. Come from the goddess, and to her we shall return. Drop of rain, going to the ocean. Come from the goddess, and to her we shall return. Drop of rain, going to the ocean. Don't come from the goddess. Hello, Abraxas. Amazing, Lou. That would be absolutely awesome. As much love and light and prayer of that as we can get.
Lord Jesus Christ, I command you to give your name.
Right, we will move this back over a little bit because this bit is a bit louder. So we'll play this music in the background and we're going to do the prayers. I come forth to you, our Father, our Lord and our God. And I come forth to our mothers, Mother Earth and Mother Nature, in this prayer of healing and strength. I put forth Helen Miller Brown, your daughter of this planet. And I ask that you be with her on this hard moment in her life and in illness and sickness, and that you put your merciful and powerful light and love and healing upon her soul and help her to become of good health and to be able to be back with her family. I pray this to our Father, our God, our Lord Jesus Christ. I pray this to you, our Mother Earth and Mother Nature, for you are the power, you are the way, you are the creators. I put Helen before you and ask that you be with her and be with her family, that you put her soul upon your hands and herself, and that you put your healing and powerful strength within her. Help her to fight in the strength that she has already. Help her to fight in the belief and the love that she has within you. And help her to come back to good life, to good health, to happiness and to strength. In this time of difficulty and worry, keep her mind in strength and her soul in strength and her spirit. I pray this to our Father and our mothers, for you are the miracles and the ways. You give us and offer us gifts every day. You are our creators, the ones that are on. And I pray this to you as your daughter, Willow, as your daughter, Red Wolf, and as White Wolf's daughter. I pray this to you. Pray this to you in the names of the elements, in the four directions and the four colours. I pray this in the elements of your power and love that you teached and gave within wisdom to me. I pray this and ask that you embrace me as your daughter and embrace me to bring this healing upon us and upon our souls. Bring the healing upon the souls of those that we love and we care, our families, our friends, this world, our planet, the nature, all. Father, be with us. Embrace this lady's body as she suffers and bring her back to goodness and health. Mothers, embrace this woman's body that is in sickness and bring her back to health. Bring her back to the family. Bring her back to goodness, back to you. Please be with her tonight. Be with her family. Keep them strong. Keep them in will. Anything they ask in will and way and in kindness and in fairness, please bid that to them, my Father, for I take that upon me. Please bid that, my mothers, Mother Earth and Mother Nature, for that I will take that upon me. As the sisters of your craft, as the sister of Drew, which is her mother in hospital. Drew is the daughter and one that is waiting for the health of her mother to come back forth to her. Help her mother to heal. Help Drew's heart to stay strong so that she can continue to be with her mother and be with her mother in strength. Be with Drew's family. Be with Drew's children. Be with them all. Embrace Drew's father at this moment as he watches his wife in illness and bring that strength and love that they have among them and between them and make that the most ever powerful love as always, Father. And help her to heal. Help her to be able to come home to her husband, her children, her grandchildren, and this world. Father, I ask, mothers, I ask that you embrace this planet. Put your hands upon this planet. Help us to help ourselves so we can heal you. Help us to make this world better. Make people see that loving you and protecting you is the way. Be with us, embrace us, show us. Give those with gifts that you have gifted. Give us that light. Give us that insight. Give us that way, that wisdom, that knowledge. Help us to help you, our Father. Help you, our mothers. Help us to save all that needs to be saved. So might it be. Amen.
To a space where work comes to life. How do we go from what wasn't working to what?
My mothers and my father, I come to you forth in another prayer. A prayer for my PWI family, for my Willow family, my angels. I pray for their healths, their goodness, their strength. I pray for those in money difficulties and those opening businesses that they will be at the most successful in the love and the light. I pray for myself and my businesses. I pray to you, our Father, and I pray to you, our mothers, and I thank you for the embracements and the gifts and the world that you give us and the life that we breathe. We thank thee. We thank thee for you are the love and the way, the one and only. You are our father, our mothers, and you are all. I pray that you be with us and be with my family, be with my PWI family, be with my family of Willow, be with my family as in blood, and protect them, keep them safe, embrace them and show them the way, show them the light, help those in pain, those with illnesses from not being suffering no more, help those in money and home life difficulties, in business difficulties, embrace them, our father, our mothers, embrace them and enlighten them, bring them to light. I put my sister Linda before you, Dobby, who is in pain and has been suffering for weeks. Father, I know, and Mother, I know we cannot remove all, but I ask that you embrace her a merciful and kind soul, the soul that is connected to you, and help her to feel more stronger and more stronger in mind and spirit. Father, I pray this to you, for they are the people of my life, people that I love. I pray them to you, for they are my brothers and my sisters. I pray them to you, because they are my family and my family of blood. I put my children, my animals, and all this world before you. I ask that you embrace us all. Help us to help you, Father. Help us to continue to do that work that you want us to do, to show, to learn, to teach. I pray this to our mothers, that you embrace us, embrace our wisdom, embrace us about the acknowledgement of earth and nature and the love and the understanding of this planet. Embrace us so that we can help our families, our friends, and those that are around us. I pray this to you, our mother, and I pray that you be with those people that I've prayed for and asked before this, and that you be with them and embrace their souls. I know that I have to do this path and walk myself, but with your wisdom, guide, and love, I shall achieve. What is my will shall be my way. Blessed be. She's been timed out. Why has Drew been timed out? That's right. I've made her blue now, so she should be able to get back in. I'm so sorry, sister. I don't know why he timed you out. It might be the emojis by the looks of it. Oh, amen. So might it be. That was some powerful spells. That's good, sister. I'm so sorry Nightbot kicked you out. I've made you blue now, darling. I do apologise. It needed to be done, guys. We've not had no Willow prayer for about a month now. We needed some more powerful Willow spells and prayers. We needed that. Somebody that when they do it, they mean it. You can have any belief in any way that you believe in. Hello, Amjad. Made you blue, darling. You know, it's a very powerful way. Like, you know, when you've got your beliefs, if you don't believe in the power that you're praying to, then it's not going to work. And it's the same in your magic work and your paranormal, when you're wanting to cross spirits and things like that. You need to have that love, that understanding, that belief, because there's those things that you perform will not work, or they'll go horribly wrong. So, you know, always make sure that even if you're just on that journey and you're starting to find yourself, whatever that be, always look within yourself and always have that belief for the one thing that you're going to follow and worship and love for the rest of your life. It's very important. That's how spells and magic and prayer, and all these things come to light through us, through our beliefs, our way. So, and it don't matter what practice you are in this community, anybody is welcome as long as it's respect and love between everybody. You're welcome here, and so are your beliefs. I'm okay, Amjad. You know, I've had a few hard days, but I'm doing a lot better. Amjad, can you please restrict the name Sherry out of my rooms? I don't use that name in here. It's Willow. The ones that you've put my name in, do it as Willow. I'm trying to keep this room as secret as I can. It's all right. Don't be sorry. I'm just saying you've not been in here, so you wouldn't know. But any of the titles that you've put in the room where it's got Sherry in it, could you just restrict them and name me Willow? That's what you call me when you come in here. That name's for the other channel, or Red Wolf's for the other channel, but also for this one. It is. Let me just restrict those ones where you restrict those messages. It has been a long time, my sweet. It's lovely to have you back in here. I've missed you as well. It is your first time. There's only a lot of people are only just finding this channel because I'm trying not to let it out there too much. You don't have to be sorry. I'm just saying. Yeah, in this room it's Willow or Red Wolf. That is what I'm called in here. On my other channel, you can use that other name and Red Wolf, but I don't use Willow on the other channel. You've been busy with college and stuff. That's why I don't come on streams much, Willow. Oh, bless you. Well, yeah, school can be pretty hard, can't it? Busy. Sending you lots of love and light. You do hairdressing? That's awesome. That's a good trade to go into because there's always going to be people that need their hair doing. Unless they're like me, which is very rare that I cut my hair. It's only every now and again. It's a witch thing, I think. We just like our long hair. Well, some of us, not all of us. Level 1. Wow. Check you out. Keep going at it, brother. So I'm going to have a little cigarette. And we're going to let the candles keep burning and the incense, bringing that positivity into the room and letting that prayer that we've done come to light. You can feel the energy, the warmth, the love in the room at the minute, which is really, really good. And I appreciate you guys being here and sharing this evening with me and with Drew and the others. And, you know, us just being here and praying for each other and helping each other. We need that sometimes. So I'm going to have a quick cigarette, then I'm going to go on to showing you guys my witchy stuff from Freya's Cauldron. She's absolutely amazing, guys. She's from Scotland area and she's got this online shop and she's a witch. She's been doing it for over 30 odd years and she's got many generations in her family that go back that know about this stuff. So she's very educated and very good at what she does. And she's a witch, like I said, for over 30 years. And she's got so much acknowledgement and stuff. And she does these amazing items for witches in her shop. So anyone that's just thinking about becoming a witch and just starting out and you don't know what you need, Freya's Cauldron is the place to go, guys. Like literally everything a witch needs, anything from potions, herbs, oils, stones, crystals, different tools, different ornaments for the altars, all sorts of things, candles, everything you can think of that a witch would need, she has got. Now, I bought what it was called 4 boxes that are called beginner boxes. Now, obviously, I'm a witch, I've been doing it a while, but the beginner boxes are really good and you get some really good bits in it. And I wanted to get some new stuff and make it better for me. So I got my stuff from her. Before I come across Freya, I'd been looking at previous witch shops and nothing seemed to catch my attention. Nothing made me feel comfortable with being with them. So I would go to witch markets. Now I'm not bad mouthing witch markets at all. They're absolutely awesome. You can get some amazing bits, but they're not very good at giving out that information and things, you know, and nobody knows everything. You know, there's always things that we're going to come across that are new and we don't know about and stuff like that. So Freya's a really good place to go to if you're starting out, because she gives you loads of useful information. She'll give you certain little prayers and ritual bits and stuff like that. She talks to you about everything so much, and she's really good. Everything she makes with her team are by her, so her herbs, everything else, and people that work very close to her as well. They decorate everything, they do everything themselves, and it's through the love of a witch that this is all made, you know, and those that follow that. So it's an absolutely amazing shop. Good night, Amjad, my darling. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, no, lots of love and light, Amjad. Thank you for just popping in. It's been beautiful to see you, and stay very well. And I'll see you very soon. Blessed be. So, you know, you go and look at her and go and check her out, guys, because like literally she is absolutely amazing. Like, her prices are reasonable. She gives you loads and loads of information, so you can't go wrong. You know, one thing that's really important when you're a witch and that is, you know, our practices and what we do are quite secret. So when it comes to showing you and telling you what herbs are what, we won't. We don't mind giving you the names of the herbs. We don't mind telling you what those herbs or those sort of things do. But we will not go and tell you the content of what's in the bag. We don't do that sort of thing. It's secret and it's our ways of practice. And out of respect of Freya, that's why I don't do it, because this is her way. And you know, people that buy from her and do things from her shop are the ones that learn to be that way as well, you know. So, and those that are witches like myself and know your stuff but are looking for a really reliable place to go to and be able to get regular items and ingredients and things that you need for your spells and your rituals and things, you know, if you're wanting to get new ornaments, new things, because you feel you need a change, she's the place. Like I said, reasonably priced, really good on delivery as well. It will vary on delivery wherever you are, but she's pretty quick. I ordered my content that I got in my other box. It was 3 days ago and it turned up. I think it was 3 days ago and it turned up yesterday, and I was amazed. You know, she is truly amazing. She's got some beautiful stuff. So I want to show you all that. So what I'm going to do is, once I've showed you the content of the box, I'm going to go through my book and I'm going to read you some bits about herbs, read you some bits about crystals, you know, just give you a little bit of information on what certain crystal names are and what they're good for and things like that, because those sort of things like crystals and that are really good to have on in everyday life. Crystals do many different things: healing, bringing positivity, health issues, anything that goes on in this world, anything we have to relate with and connect with, there is a crystal for that purpose. So there are so many crystals and so many reasons to why you should have them. Like literally, they are absolutely amazing. I'm addicted to crystals. I wouldn't say I've got massive collections like some have, but believe me, it will get that way because I absolutely love them. But I will be the first to admit I've become quite addicted to Freya's shop as well. They're, you know, it's just beautiful. It's unbelievable. I'm most definitely happy. with what I got. So I got all 4 of the boxes. The smaller boxes, you get less items in them, but you get loads of information, but it's still very much worth the price that it is. Then you've got a bigger one that is a lot more than what I paid for the 4 boxes. Like, obviously it's the price each. So the bigger box is just under 100 quid. I won't say exactly how much, but you know, that has got everything in it, and the contents and the things that you do get in it, you wouldn't be disappointed, believe me. And it's all made with love, and it's handcrafted and handmade or grown and stuff, so it's real. Yes, that's okay, thinking. It's lovely to have you in here, my darling. You know, even if you're not a witch, or you're just thinking of becoming a witch, or you could be just a simple person at home that sometimes just likes to put a bit of love and protection in the house, or do something to make sure that a family member or somebody's okay. She is the place to go to as well, because you've got books, you've got things that can guide you, so you can do that safely. Yes, she doesn't go in full detail about everything, but she gives you those purposes and those bits that you need to know, and to be able to do that properly and safely. So she's really good, really good. And obviously, like, what you take from her book, you can add your own bits in and your own things that you want to do. You know, I'm what you would call a solitary witch. I don't follow a coven or anything like that. Like, I am a pagan, I believe in pagan ways, but I don't follow the pagan coven. I am a solitary pagan witch. I do my own practices, my own spells. I stand by some of the rules of being pagan, but other things are of my own way, because obviously, even though I'm a pagan white witch and practicing priestess, I am also a light walker, which is somebody that is studying in druids and works with elementals and nature spirits and those sort of things. And they are normal, you know, a lot of them would be medicine, or men or women. So I'm working on that side of things as well, where I'm wanting to bring medicine contents out into candles and stuff, or into little bags that I'm going to be making to go in my shop. So I'm doing a lot of studying and practicing, and I've got an amazing father, Pups, that is learning me a lot of stuff, because he's been in this for over 50 years, and he is a druid and shaman, and he knows it very well. So a lot of it I'm learning from him as well. So I've not just got one path that I'm following, even though my true and faithful path is my paganism. That's what I've known I've been for all of my life. I have also known that about the druid side of things as well, and having aura all my time, which is one of my elemental protectors and of every life I've had. So for me, you know, I've always known those things. It's just with my druid side of work and those sort of things, that's come later on in life. But it is something that I've always acknowledged, and I've always been acknowledgeable to nature and understanding nature and the way that they talk to you and things like that. I'm very connected with that. So in that element, I've always been there, but doing the spells and truly being connected to them and feeling them in a different way to what I would normally feel them, that's only been in the last few years. And, you know, even though I very much use some of those elements in my work anyway, naturally, I'm now learning even more in depth. So it's really good. And, you know, this path is who I am. This is who I am. You know, I am a witch, and I am a light walker. That's what I do. So I do only love and light. I do not practice in dark magic or anything like that. I know about dark magic. Anyone that knows about witches or is a witch would know that we have to use both elements, the light and the dark, to make magic work. And the magic doesn't come from your tools, it comes from you. Your tools are just simply there to enhance that and to empower that. So there are so many views to what witches are and what witches should be. And a lot of people do not agree in us. They don't they think that we're bad and that we do bad to the planet and we do this and we do that. No, we don't. We are the healers and the lovers of the planet. We want things to be nice. We want things to be good. The witches that are good and true to their faiths are ones that want to be there and help and do work in love and light. They don't believe in harming anything or anyone. So we are healers of this planet, and we get a lot of controversy about the fact of what witches are. We get a lot of very negative things spoke about us, and I made this channel up because I'm proud of my spirituality. I'm proud of who I am, and I'm not going to hide that. And I'm proud of my ancestors all those many years back, and I want to carry their way forward and their, you know, their past forward. I very much believe very much in the old way, but there are some new ways that I follow as well now, obviously. But I have noticed it a lot, that a lot of people have some very unusual ways of looking at us and what they think we are. And, you know, sometimes that can be quite not always nice, guys. You know, like, we're not people you should fear. People you should be worried about. Yes, there's good and bad in everything. We do have people in our practices that do things the wrong way and make others like us look really bad, but that sadly is just how they are. We can't change that. But we in generally are not bad people. We are people that are, you know, like when I say pagan is a completely different aim to what a witch is. A pagan, you know, you can have pagan witches, you can have Wiccan witches, but pagan is a religion that is spiritually based on nature and worship of nature, and, you know, the deities and all those sort of things. Yes, some of them perform spells and magic, but it will be around those areas, you know. A lot of pagan and Wiccan will go different pathways. You know, you've got your white witches, you've got your black witches, you've got those black witches that do only bad, and then you've got the black witches that do the good, like me. I'm white witch, but them black witches are no different to what I am. The only difference that really can tell us apart is we will wait naturally for what we perform to be done. We'll wait for that naturally to happen, and for Mother Earth and Mother Nature and the Lord to be happy with that to happen, where a black witch will ask for it to happen there and then, and will give things forward for that to happen. That is the only difference. We all believe in the same thing. But then, like I said, you do have those that tread completely on the dark side, and they don't mean any good. And for that reason, that's why a lot of these witches get bad names, because they think when they see one sort of witch, they think we're all the same, when we're not at all. You know, I don't believe in harming anybody. That's animal, person, anything. I don't believe in that. And I, you know, as a pagan, my religion as pagan is that I worship nature. I worship the ways of nature. I take that path. A witch is, again, somebody that's spiritual and bound to nature, and that again, but they will perform spells and rituals. They are people that were of the woods, of the forest. They would live off of nature. They would live off of the elements. They would know about every phase of the moon, every phase in the seasons. They would know anything that you need to know acknowledgeably about Earth and its way of running, and how the world goes round all year round. Witches knew that. They are also people that very much know about nature's gifts, so trees, plants, animals, these sort of things. They're very, very connected. And that's why, like, you will get a lot of pagan or Wiccan witches, because some of us like to be called pagan and some of us like to be called Wiccan, but really pagan and Wiccan is really not that different, to be quite honest. We're in that same category. It's just that it's been given two different names. And you know, some will follow one female deity and one male deity, and then there's ones that will do a number of deities that they follow. So that's the gods and the goddesses, you know, that, you know, spiritual energies that we practice with, and we are guided by these sort of things. So for us, it's really, that's why you will get a lot of pagan or Wiccan witches, because that is what it is. And a lot of people do get confused with that, and they think when they see a witch, that means that they're either pagan or Wiccan. No, they're completely different religions and beliefs, but very similar in what they believe and they love. So it kind of goes, you know, pagan witch, Wiccan witch, you know, and you've got a lot of them. So I hope that was educational, guys. No. Witches are people that live off the land. Pagan is obviously, yeah, like I said, it is nature, but it's more like doing the powers and the elements of nature. That's what pagan and Wiccan is. They'll do the elements and stuff of that, you know, where witches live off of and understand a lot about that as well. Like, you might as well say, yes, that, you know, pagans are witches and Wiccans are witches, you know what I mean? But it's not all linked, is what I'm saying. You can't be a witch, like you say, I thought all witches are pagan, but not all pagan are witches. You can't be witches and not be pagan, and then be pagan and not witches. You know what I mean, what I'm saying? Like, you either are or you're not. So no, that is not how it is. They are completely different religion. Like, they have similar beliefs and similar ways, but they're not. It's not linked, even though it's very much linked closely. It's not linked. It's not, you know, if you become a witch, that means you're automatically pagan or Wiccan. No, you choose to be that faith. You know what I mean? So the faith and the worship you give out as a pagan to giving your worship out as a witch are different. Even though we use spells, we do prayers, and we do get offerings and stuff, we do different things. Like, I will say, like, daughter of earth, daughter of nature, and then I will say about the other side of it as well. That's good, and that's what I want, Drew, sister. I'm glad that you're feeling a lot better. Though that prayer that I did felt really, really powerful. I really did feel that resonate out of my body. It was like literally beaming out. All both of them were. I could feel it. A lot of people will turn around and go, well, yeah, no, I'm a pagan witch, you know, pagans are witches, witches are pagan, Wiccans are witches, Wiccans, you know, because that's just what they believe. And because it, like I said, it is a very similar religion, and we do follow a lot of the same things, but not every witch is pagan or Wiccan, believe me. Some of them are just clearly witches. You know, you've got hedge witches. It's all pagan related, Wiccan related. Yes, of course it is. Anything of that is pagan or Wiccan related. It's just, it's not directly put into that. You know what I mean? So yes, educating is very good. It's like my sister Drew. She is a witch, yeah, but she's not said if she is if she's got pagan or Wiccan roots. You know what I mean? Because she may not follow pagan and Wiccan roots, but she follows her witch roots, which is where you would use herbs and, like I said, you know about the planet. and stuff like that. We still have similar languages. Witches will use the languages of pagan, of course they do, but they don't always follow the pagan ways or the Wiccan ways. They follow their own way, like they make their own practices, their own ways. That's where I say I'm a solitary witch. I'm a solitary pagan witch, because I follow my roots of my paganism, but I follow my roots of my witch way, which is being a solitary witch, is just doing it naturally and through my own experiences and things like that. Exactly. I'm like, there is always going to be a religion that a witch will go to and follow, as well as the witch practice that she does as well. You know what I mean? Like, I chose my pagan ways. At the moment, Drew is the eclectic, which is somebody that is still seeking their path and learning which one is truly their path. You know, she's learning her route, she's finding her way, she's doing what she needs to do, but she has not quite got herself to that point where she wants to label herself in a higher spiritual level. When you're a witch, you're a witch. But, you know, when you walk into a faith that symbolizes what you've followed as a witch, it becomes higher. So you suddenly ain't just a witch then. You're either a Wiccan witch, or you're a pagan witch, or you're a satanic witch, or you know, there are so many different ways, you know what I mean? So hedge witch, kitchen witch, you know, everything is all pagan and Wiccan element based. It is, but you know, just the witch's beliefs and ways are slightly different, you know, and more natural, where with paganism and Wiccan it's more of a way things should be. And you know, a lot of people will follow covens and that. I don't, but I do follow some of the ways of what a coven would do. You know, like I would still do my rituals and do my opening circles and do my dedication to my altars and things like that, because that's what I'm supposed to do, and that is what as pagan and Wiccan you would do. So, and as a witch, so it's complicated, you know, but and it's not a faith or a practice just to take up on one day just because you decide to do it. It's something you do need to seriously sit and think about before you take it up, because being a witch is a 24-hour thing, really, to be honest, guys. I'm telling you, it is. Like, literally, you have to make sure that you worship and you show love to them every single day. You give thanks and everything into them all the time. You work with them on a regular basis, the deities, you know, your gods, your goddesses, your elements, your lords, your mothers. We work with them on a daily basis. And when you dedicate yourself to these sort of crafts, you dedicate your soul and your body to that. So when you're not doing or being the way that they want you to be, that can affect you. And so as for the advice of, like, if you're wanting to become a witch, make sure you really know that you want to do that, because it is a 24-hour thing. It is a very powerful experience. And you know, Dash, please get on your bed and stop. On your bed. Dash, on your bed. You can't go into these faiths thinking that it's going to be easy, is what I'm saying, because it's not. You've got your spells, you've got your work that you have to do, you've got the dedication to the 8 Sabbaths of the year, the different things that you need to get out and do. Hello, citizen. You know, there is just it's a big commitment, guys, and if you don't know, if you truly want to do it, don't mess with it. That's all I'm saying, because once you start going into it and you start becoming part of it, it becomes part of you, part of your life. It's something that will be you for the rest of your life, and you will be affected in many ways if things are not done to how it's expected, you know. And you're gonna get in this faith as well, you're going to have a lot of people that are going to want guidance and help from you. Lots of people that you're going to have to help, as well as having to do regular everyday help, like for nature and for earth and for other people. How are you, citizen? You know, it's not something that somebody suddenly just wakes up one day and goes, right, okay, I want to become a witch. I'm going to be a witch. You have got to do your studying, your research. You've got to understand about it. You've got to realize that once you step into that, you stepping out of it is a very difficult thing to do, and that it's always going to be there. And always just remember that if you're taking that faith up, make sure you're taking it up with truth and belief, and knowing that that is what you want for the rest of your life, because becoming a witch is a big dedication, and there is a lot of work behind it. And sometimes I get so stressed out because there's so many different things I've got to do, as well as remembering my Sabbats, remembering I've got to do this on this day and that on that day. And then you know, you've got people that need help. I love doing all of this, but sometimes it can get really frustrating. You know what I mean? Because you're so busy. You've got so many things you've got to try and pile in and do. And luckily, for the last couple of weeks, it's not been so bad. Yeah, I've not been feeling my greatest, but it's not been so bad. Things seem to be falling into place more better. I've found this amazing shop, and it seems to be doing me a world of good and a lot better in myself as well. But you know, I've been going through stages where it's been really difficult, like because of like life's purposes and things that I have to see and deal with every day. It can be challenging. It can be challenging, but when I say I love my faith and I love who I am and I will never be anything else, I believe and understand and mean that 100%. That is who I am. That is my blood, and that will always be me. You know, always be me. Just, you know, think wisely before you decide to dedicate yourself to the craft, or even to step into wanting to be like that. You know, make sure that you think about it, because it is a big commitment and it's a life-changing thing as well. You'll see so many things in life change. Oh, it is, sister, and you would know well as well. You know what I mean? Like, it is, and it can get overbearing sometimes. Like, it can, a lot. And like, you can't just like get up and just go and turn your altar on and just cast a spell. There's things that you need to do beforehand. You have to make sure that you're cleansed and you're in a positive energy. You need to cleanse and anoint and bless your tools. You have to do the same to your altar. You have to cleanse and bless your secret area. Then you have to do your prayers and your blessings and your bits over your ingredients that you're using for your spells or your rituals. A lot of that would represent in you putting them overnight in the window to charge, and things like that. There is so much work to performing a ritual or a spell. There is so much preparation that you need to do beforehand. Meditation, all that sort of thing. You need to make sure that everything is completely clear, and that every tool is completely re-energized with your energy. Nothing's left in them. Anything new that you get and turns up has to be completely cleansed and blessed and anointed, and everything. It is very, very dedicated religion to follow, guys, and way of life to follow. It is, seriously, like, it's not all just about sitting here doing your little cute prayers and that. There is so much to being a witch, being pagan, being Wiccan, any of that. You know, they're very dedicated religions. I agree. It's a lot sometimes to remember the Tibet and the moon phases. It's fun learning, and all the gorgeous tools we can use I only wish we could wear the dresses. I've got dresses, and you see my dresses, sis. You can get them off like eBay and Wish and places like that. Yes, they are beautiful dresses. They are, and I've got some beautiful dresses. My most prized one that I've got is my white one. Absolutely stunning. That's lace. That's beautiful. And then I've got like other dresses as well, witchy dresses, and ones that look medieval, but then in medieval times they were witches. They would have wore that sort of stuff as well. So maybe just a bit more ragged. Okay, Lou. Thank you for coming in, sweetheart. Yes, citizen, they are. Why is he being timed out? Let me make him blue. I have to say, Willow, the witches are still being judged today, like olden days when innocent people were tortured. Land that the ones that are doing it is religious ones. It's shocking in 2020. Yeah, no, citizen, and I agree with that. I do, and the thing is, it's just really sad because I'm gonna say this, yeah, and I know that I'm probably gonna make a lot of like Christian and other sort of religious people angry, but what do you think that you're doing when you're standing in a room or in a building that's called a church and you're picking that book up and you're lighting that candle and you're reading and saying prayer from your mouth? What do you think you are forming? You are forming a spell, because a spell is something that is manifest from yourself and is manifested to make something happen. It's something that you pray to a higher power to help you in. You are casting a spell. You do no different to what a witch does. In true fact, the pagan way was the way of life. There was no other religion at one point. So Christianity and all of that is pagan related. It was all one thing once, and there was just a time in life where people became very sordid and evil in their minds and decided to make new religions and make witches suddenly enemies when they come from the very same cloth, you know. And when people go, witches are bad, they're evil, they cast this, they cast that, what do you think you're doing when you stand in a church and you pick your Bible up and you ask for the God, the Lord, to help you? You're praying to a higher power. You are manifesting something to happen. You're wanting something to happen in goodness, in light. You are casting a spell. Maybe not casting a spell in the way that we do it, but you are doing the same thing. Religion is magic. It's about the worship of a higher power. It's about the trust in a higher power, whatever that be, if that's good or bad. So there's too many judgmental people in this world, and there's too many people that are quick to jump on the facts of people that are witches, when they should really look at what they're saying, because they're contradicting themselves, because you're doing the very same thing. You're just not using wands and other things to manifest your spell. You're using just your power, your belief, which is no different to what us witches, pagans, Wiccans, and everyone else does. Yes, there was no other language before then. It was pagan. And, you know, Christianity and all of your other faiths and beliefs do come from pagan. Yes, you've got different languages, you practice in different ways, but it's all the same thing. We're all practicing to and loving a higher power. We're all asking for that love and that way from a higher power. You know, we have all got that energy, that way in us to be connected to that. That does not make us evil. That is just how we've been formed. And, you know, it does get to me when you see how negative some people can be about you. And I look at them and I think, who are you to say that? Like, you're bad and you're evil because of what you practice and what you do. You should be with the Lord. I am with the Lord, and I am with Mother Earth and Mother Nature as well. And, you know, how can you sit and say that I'm bad when you do the very same thing, but in a church? The only difference is you don't use certain tools. You just use a Bible and a candle and maybe a cross. You're still performing a damn spell. You're still manifesting something to happen because you want it to happen. We are all brothers and sisters, and we're all of the same faith. Like I said to you, citizen, before Christianity and everything, it was only paganism. That is the language, that is the way, that is what our father and our mothers blessed us to be. You know, all these new religions and all these religions that people follow came later in life. And, you know, it does anger me that there was so much hate done towards witches, innocent women and men murdered for their beliefs, when it's no different to your belief as a Christian, you know. And it's disturbing. Yes, there are witches that make us look bad and do bad things, and I really don't associate them as being witches. I just associate them as being fools. But there you go. That's the way, though. And because one witch is one way, it means the rest of us are. No, no, not at all. Okay, real witches and witches that have the true faith do not harm anything and love. And if they do need to take something and use it to bring away, they will ask and they will give love and respect back. They will give offering. That is what they do. Okay, so we're not evil. We're not evil at all. We are some of the most spiritual people you will meet. We are very in contact and very in tune with the very elements of this earth, which is the way that everybody should be. And we should not be judged for being able to be that person and be that way. We're all that way. Some of us just need to wake up. Some of us just need to learn our mind to think that way again. And the first path in doing that is loving and learning about yourself, finding yourself. Once you find yourself, you'll find other things. Once, you know, being at peace with oneself is the most important. Once you can love and be at peace with yourself, you can be at peace with nature and earth. You can feel and see things. Yes, we're not going to have perfect lives all the time. We're going to have times where, you know, we're upset, we're angry, we're only human. But the majority of the time, we understand our faith and our love and who we are. That's what's important. That's the first step. Okay, then it's finding who you are in your beliefs and in what you want to follow, and researching and studying and taking it seriously, and always being true to who you are. That is so important in this sort of thing. If you don't have a pure heart to what you do, and you do not have a pure mind to what you do, don't do it, because it's just going to be a disaster. You know, you learn so much in doing this. You learn so much, believe me. Like, it is the most remarkable faith, and it is my love, and it's something that I will always be. and be proud of. I don't care how many haters I get and how many people say you're evil, you're bad, you do this, you do that. I don't care for their words, because I know that what I do is not that. Dash, will you stop? Yes, no, that's fine thinking, darling. That's fine. Yes, we are, citizen. And no, real witches will not cast curses and hexes and spells. That is people that I associate as not being witches. They're just fools. They're people that don't care about love and light and other things. They just want to be malicious. That, to me, that they're not real witches. They're not. Because real witches are people that love the earth and the people and everything in it and do whatever they can to bring love and light. That's what witches are. We are healers and protectors of the earth and of earth's children. You know, we do things to help and to benefit others and to benefit our world. That is what we do, to make our higher powers proud, you know. Yeah, I could imagine. Oh, I love all of the beautiful smells that they give off. I hope that you get things sorted out, my thinking. I'm thinking of you and I'm praying, darling. And you get a lot of these ones that are so-called witches as well that will judge you because of the way that you practice. Like, there is no right or wrong way to be a witch. The only right and wrong way in being a witch is to know your faith, do your research, and have your respect and your love and harm none. That is the only things that you need to stand clear by. Like, the way you cast your spell, you do your spells, that's up to you. Everybody is individually unique and different. There is no wrong or right way to cast a circle. Just, you know, those very elements I've just said to you are the only things that are important and that you should know and be understanding of. You know, you could put, like I've said so many times, you could put 10 witches in front of you and ask them all to do the same spell. They'll all each and individually do that spell differently, because what one way might be for one witch doesn't mean it's going to be good for another. We're all completely different. You know what I mean? Yes, we've got the same faiths, we believe in the same things, but the way that we cast the spells, the way that our spells work with us, we're all different. That is just how it is. Some of us do cast circles around our water. The true fact for what a pentagram and a circle that is put around the altar is, that is protection. And it's to help to enhance the spells and the rituals. That's what that is. You know, the true aspects of your spells and your rituals are yourself. Yeah, your tools are just there to enhance your abilities and to make it stronger, you know, and to make it visual so people can see what's being done. So the true workers of casting your spells are yourselves, guys. You know what I mean? If you pick a tool up and you have no heart in what you're doing, nothing will work, because it comes from you. So it's just hard. Like, it is hard to have people that come to you and that they're negative about everything that you do. They say that you don't do good things, it's bad, and you just think, well, who are you to judge me and to say that when I don't see any evil in what I do? What I do is not evil. You know, it's good. And, you know, I'm not going to be one of those people that go into people's streams or watch people that do witchcraft and go, right, you're practicing that wrong and you're doing that wrong, because it isn't. That's their way. That's how they do it. That works for them. What right do you have to say they're not doing something right? That's how it works for them. So yes, Drew. most definitely. And there is hate in every faith. There is. I agree with that. But you get so much negativity when it comes to being a witch, though, sweetheart. You do. Like, I don't know why they think we're these satanic Satanism worshippers that do evil and bring curses and illness upon the earth, because we don't. We do the very opposite to that. You know what I mean? Like, we're simply just people that understand phases of our world, and we're just very connected, and we're very good at what we do. We're not evil in any shape or form, you know. I practice in love and light. No witch, no person that is a witch is going to go to hell and get burnt for what they do. Because that gift that we use and we do every day is what's been gifted to us by our Lord, that man that you praise and you worship. It's gave to us by our mothers, Mother Earth and Mother Nature. Now we all use Mother Earth and Mother Nature. We all take her gifts and offerings of this world. So why not worship and love her? We would not breathe if we didn't have Mother Nature, because we would not have trees. Exactly. And it's a true fact. If it wasn't for witches, there would not be medicine. Witches are people that heal and make medicines and help people. Okay? Now, if we didn't have those men and women back in them days, our ancestors, then we would not have half of the cures of today's world. But we're such bad people. But every day, through things our ancestors and ourselves may have done, because we could have been one of those witches in the past, through doing that and what we believe and we love and we practice and we're good at, we've been able to save lives today. Simple. Your family have been healed. You have had amazing things put into your health and into medications and into, where do you think that comes from? People would have had to have that acknowledgement, would have had to be able to understand what those things done. And a lot of those people were witches. And witches are people that live off earth and off of nature and understand the ways of the world, the elements, the seasons, the phases of the sun and the moon. They know about the universe and the planets and all the energies and things that we have here with us in this world. That's what makes a witch. And using those very elements to benefit and to heal others. That really makes us really bad people, doesn't it? It is, Drew. Yep. As soon as they see a pentagram, they're like, "Hell no! Yeah, you're a Satanism. You're a Satanist. You worship the no." This simply is a symbolization of our protection, to keep us safe, to keep our world safe. It is a protection symbol that we use to keep our rituals and our spells and what we do and ourselves to safety. It also is a way, and yes, a symbol and token that of what we are, witches. That's all it is. We don't put this round our neck and the devil starts following us. No. The lights and the angels and the fairies and gods and goddesses, all of the goodness start following us, not the devil. Yes, they do use the pentagram in the dark side as well, but there is a difference. The right way up is good. If you're going to be practicing it in the negative way, then the pentagram would be upside down. So again, aspects of good and light. But they were basically like magicians, weren't they? They would bring something that is just there and you can see that looks really pretty and make it into something that makes things happen. So they were like magicians, but you know, they're witches. That's what they were. They were, you might as well say, medicine men and women. That's what they are. Yep, Mystica. Yep. You know, a pentagram is a protection symbol, but you know, reversed. They made it so it was reversed, so that you know the more negative stuff's done. Anybody that knows the right way the pentagram should be, it's up the right way and it's doing love and light. But sadly, it is used upside down as well by those that, in my opinion, are not true to the faith. Exactly. There isn't nothing wrong with the symbol. It's the people that practice the magic. Do you know what I mean? So I hold mine in many of the videos. It's to connect to Mother Earth and Spirit. Yeah, it is as well. Yes, all of those sort of things. That's what this is. It's a connection thing. It's a protection thing. You know, it's both. It just enhances our energy and our power. Helps it be easier for us to communicate and to connect with our higher powers, the ones we work with. That is what it is. Exactly, Drew. It is. Yes, Willow. They do things the natural way. Yes, and natural is good. You know, like you know what's going into your food. You know what your food is. You're growing it. Everything. You know, back in them days, even though you had your plagues and you had those, no different to now, I guess. They were much healthier because everything that they lived and they were around were healthy and natural and the real way of life. And that way of life's been forgotten by many. It's all been overcrowded by technology and religious beliefs and all other evils of this world. It's not Mother Earth and Mother Nature that's evil. It's the people some of the people that are on this earth that make it that way. You know, Mother Earth, Mother Nature are pure and beautiful and reward us and give us good things. It's us that pollutes our world, you know, and does bad things, not them. So, you know, it's good to bring that love and light out and to show that appreciation. It helps to keep them strong and to keep us strong. And people need to start realizing that and waking up. Most definitely. Natural's good, and I think that, you know, us witches of today's generation and way, we need to work more together to, like earlier, like Misty said, to learn and teach people and to try and bring them old ways back. That is what we're trying to do. We're trying to bring our ancestors' old ways back, trying to do right. What I might do, guys, I will read out the bits of what I've got and show you them. But tomorrow I'm coming back on again to do these these spells and stuff. But I need to get my plates together, get all of the ingredients and everything out on them and get them out in the window so that I'm ready for tomorrow. I need to remove everything off of my altar and wipe over that with salt water and blend and cleanse that and leave that overnight with nothing on it. I need to anoint all of my objects and everything before I put them in the window. Just need to do a quick prayer over them and anoint them, and then they'll be ready for tomorrow. Oh, work is never done. Work is never done. But I did get another. Dash, just stop. Just stop. I did get another box from Freya's Cauldron. So I'd been saying I wanted to be getting some herbs and stuff like that, because I wanted to start being able to put things into my spells and my rituals. I wanted more ingredients and stuff to be able to use. So the other day, because of a very lovely member of family making a donation, I was able to pick up some herbs. I was able to get my god and goddess candles, and I was able to get my spoon for my cauldron, because our beautiful goddess needs to be able to be her ingredients stirred within. So we've got my candles here. So you've got the goddess is represented by the silver candle, and the gods are represented by the gold. So these are the god and goddess candles. You would light these on your altars, in your rituals and your spells. You would put them into their little pillars that they are in, and you would have them on the altar to just enhance the power. You'd put them on there to show love and respect. Obviously, you would call forth in your rituals and in your spells for the guidance of your gods and your goddesses anyway. So you would always put these onto your altar. Then I got this beautiful cauldron stick, which again has got the pentagram on it. So you've got your pentagram, and then you've got your little witch saying here. It's so cool. And it says, ever mind the rule of three. Never mind the rule of three. It's a really cool stick for my beautiful maiden are at my cauldron. So I've got my cauldron stick to mix up all of my magic potions and so on. And then I got this bag of special magical herbs to use in spells, rituals, to make my medical bags. I'm going to be making some candles with bits of this in it, and I am going to be regularly stocking up on my bits, definitely, because you get them in bags and you can get them in pots as well, which I did get a few of what I've got in here in my pots from my last one. I'll probably do a more of a revealing where I'll show everything again tomorrow after I've done the spells and stuff, because a lot of it will be out then. Yeah, no, I'll probably buy another one to do that, but this one I want from my cauldron. I've already placed it into my cauldron and kind of connected them. So that is literally my cauldron spoon. Will be used for nothing else. I mean, I am going to buy another one because I see another one on there that I like. But before I do that, just let me quickly nip to the loo, guys, because I've been sitting here for the last 20 minutes needing to go. You on your bed, please. Stop whinging because I'm on a live. Right, you loop, and then you can stop the water. I may need to like pop back out in a couple of minutes just to go and let Dash back in. Don't blame him. I love them pancakes. Love them. So I've got all these magical herbs, guys. So we have got melon, eyebright. I'll put them back in the bag as I'm doing it so that we do not get mixed up with what I've read out and what I haven't. We've got witch's hazel. That's good, Sister Drew. We have got sandalwood. Hyssop. Passion flower. Motherwort. I will say, guys, none of this is for indigestion or anything like that. So not for eating or congestion, sorry. It's not for eating or anything like that. It is sheerly for medicines and for, you know, candles to burn and that. Rose petals. Go to cola. Woodruff. Comfrey. These are quite powerful herbs and stuff as well, guys. So I'll be able to make some of my medical bags and put a bit in a few of my candles and that to make different candles. Chamomile. Cliver's herb. Coltsfoot leaf. Got some strange names. Some of these I've never heard of, and I was like, eh? Very interesting. Boldo leaf. Horsetail. Violet herb. Mulberry leaves. Lady's mantle. That's really good stuff. I've got a box with that in it as well. We've got dandelion. Galangal. Being dyslexic, some of these I have to really look at it. Avens. St. John's wort. alfalfa, tansy herb, tree of life herb, goat's rue, heather flowers, shepherd's purse, nettles, mistletoe, birch, lemon balm or balm, agrimony, horehound, yes, that is the name of it, rue, catnip, red clover, boneset, rosemary, bamena, yep, gonna make a candle, brother citizen, lavender, gonna make many candles, barberry bark, barberry bark, that'd make a good song, wouldn't it? Maiden hair, yes, I know, guys, you're probably thinking, whoa, some of the names, buckwheat herb, oak bark, licorice root, patchouli, pennyroyal, and hibiscus flower, hibiscus flower. So I've got 50 of them. Just let me let my boy in, and then I'll read you what the meanings of them are out, and then I'm going to stop this stream because I'm going to need to chill for a bit. I'm needing to get all of the ingredients that I'm going to need out onto some plates and put them out there. Put all my bits out that I'm going to be using. So I'm going to need my dish out of there, and my cauldron, I need to put them in the windowsill. Put my little statue things. I'm going to put my candles in the window. Put my candles into the window as well. One of the goddess and god ones. I got lots to do. That'll cleanse and bless everything, and it will make it. And then I'll do the prayers and that over them tomorrow. So yeah, I got those 50 herbs, and then a few of those that I read out I've got actually in the pots as well. Let me just show you what the pots look like quickly, so you can kind of see what the pots look like. So you get the little bags, or you get these. So here, like I've got a shepherd's purse in there, and I've got a bigger box. So you get like different sizes for different things, guys, you know what I mean? So I can just add what I've got in them, because I've got 5 boxes like that. So whatever are in here that's the same, I will put in with them. So I've got to put my spoon and my candles there ready for the ritual. I've got to look up my paperwork as well. try and get everything in together. So these are the names of like the herbs and what they do. I'm going to do this and then I'm going to cut off, guys. But I do appreciate all of you guys coming in and spending the time with me. Lots of love and light and a big merry meet to you all, my angels. So you got agrimony. That is elimination of negative energies, protection, breaks hexes and returns to sender. Alfalfa, protection, money, prosperity and anti-hunger. Angelica root increases energy, home protection, exorcism and removes negative energy. Not all of these I've got yet, but I will read them to you anyway. Ash leaves, protection, prosperity, health, sea rituals, Prothic, dreams and attractions. Evans, exorcism, purification and love. Barberry bark, I've got that one. That's protection, luck, prosperity and power. You've got basil, which is love, wealth, protection, exorcism, house protection, home blessing, purification and divination. Beech leaves increases creative powers, wishes and dreams. Benzoin used as a base for incense and to attract customers to your business. Bergamot, success, physic powers, fertility, clarity of mind, sleep, protection and prosperity. You've got birch, which is protection, exorcism, purification, cleansing and removes hexes. Bilberry leaves, protection and negative cleansings. Black thorn is protection and exorcism. Blackberry, healing, money and protection. Bladderwreck, protection, sea spells, money and physic powers. Blessed thistle or holy thistle, purification, luck and removes the negativity and hexes. Baldo leaves, repels evil spirits, bad customers and unruly people, protection and spiritual cleansing. Bonzet, protection, exorcism, wards off evil spirits. Bargage, courage, physic powers. Broom, purification, protection to keep evil out of the home, exorcism, poltergeists and physic power. Buckthorn bark, protection, exorcism, wishes, legal matters and removes hexes. Buckwheat herb, money and protection. Burdock root, protection, purification, cleansing, self-acceptance as a barrier against negativity. Catnip, cat magic, love, beauty, happiness to attract good spirits and good luck. Chamomile, protection, meditation, sleep, wealth, dispersal of curses. Chicory root, removing obstacles, invisibilities and favours and fraudulently. Cleavers herb or cleavers, love, relationship, commitment and protection. Clovers, clears negative energies, attracts wealth, purification, protection against nightmares and protection. Coltsfoot, love, sachets, peace, tranquility, prosperity, dreams, physic powers. Comfrey, money, safe travel, protection, tuck into suitcase to protect for loss or theft. Copal resin, protection, cleansing, purification and love. Coriander, love, health, passion and healing. Gamma gum. Gamma gum. Lifts depression, grounding, lifts the spirit, and brings light to the darkness of the soul. Demania. Lust, love, vision, spells, burn to produce physic visions. Like I said, I do not have all of these yet, but a lot of them I do. Dandelion. Divination, wishes, calling spirits, promote physic powers. Dragon's blood increases your power, boosts spells, banishing, exorcism, and protection. Enchesia, I don't know. Money enhances any magical work and increases potency of spells and sachets. Elderflowers or elderberries, good fortune, restful sleep, protection, protects the home, healing and exorcisms. Alcampaign, protection, love and physic powers. Eucalyptus leaves, protection, health and healing. Eyebright for mental powers and physic powers. Use when you need to see the truth in a matter. Fengreek, money and magic. Forever few, protection from colds and flu, and to protect you from accidents. I think Abraxas needs that one. Frankincense, protection, purification, healing and cleansing. Fumitory, money and exorcism. Galingale, protection, lust, health, money, physic powers and hex breaking. Goat's rue herb, healing and health. Golden rod, carry to see your future, love, money, spells and divination. Go to cola, meditation improves intelligence and memory, heightens resistance to figure and stress. Ground ivy, divination, protection and binding. Gun Arabic, purification, used to purify areas of negative and evil. Hawthorn, fertility, chastity and happiness, used to ground the house and children from evil spirits. Chastity. Heather, luck, protection, contacts the spirit world, guards against violent crimes and conjures ghosts. Hemp seed, love, divination, vision and scrying. Incense. Hibictus, lust, love, divinations and dreams. Whorehound, protection, mental powers, exorcism, healing, carry to guard against sorcery. Horsetail, snake, charming and fertility. Hyssop, purification, protection, cleansing, concentration and blessing. Jasmine, flowers is love, money, prophetic dreams. Add to love mixtures to attract a spiritual love. Jezebel root, money, achievements, compelling and binding. Juniper berries breaks hexes and curses, home protection, carried for protections against theft. Ladies' bed straw, worn or carried to attract love. Ladies' mantle, love, inner calm, fertility, luck, protection, happiness, sleep, purification, and beauty. Lavender, love spells attraction, to induce sleep, and to carry to see ghosts. Lemon and lemon peel, longevity, love, friendship, clarity of the mind, physic powers, and purification. Lemon bomb, healing, love, physic powers, spiritual growth, divination, and success. Lemongrass repels snakes, mental clarity, love, lust, and physic powers. Linden or lime, protection and healing and love. Licorice root, dom- domination, control, love, and romance. Lovage, youthful love, divination, and fertility. Lungwort, healing, youth, and treasures, finding. Once used to treat wounds and swellings. Maidenhair, beauty and love. Mandrake's roots, protection, fertility, prosperity, exorcism, business, blessings, and divination. Marigold flowers, physic powers, spiritual growth, legal matters, attraction and confidence. Marjoram, protection, love, health, happiness, and inner peace. Protection, love, health, happiness, inner peace, money, drawing, and used in ritual baths. Then you've got, I've still got a few guys, sorry about this. Marshmallow, increasing physic powers, protection, and fertility. Mate, fidelity, love, and lust. Meadow sweet, love, divination, peace, inner calm, and happiness. Milk, thistle herb, protection, dispels negativity, health, and beauty. Mile mistletoe, protection, love, hunting, fertility, health, exorcism, druid magic, prosperity, youth. Mother's wort is for protection. Mugwort, physic, powers, strength, protection, dreams, physic, dreams, and healing. Mulberry leaves, wisdom, physic, awareness, strength, and protection. Melon, coverage, protection, health, love, divination, exorcism, guards against nightmares. Myrrh, protection, purification, cleansing, exorcism, spiritual growth, and healing. Neem, healing and purification. Nettle, exorcism, lust, protection, and healing, removes curses and sends it back and wards off ghosts. Oak bark, the oak offers magical protection. The favoured tree of druids. Oregano, happiness, protection, prosperity, healing, and love. Parsley, purification, protection, fertility, passion, health, meditation, divination, and communication. Passion flower, peace, sleep, home blessings, inner peace, emotional balance, love, and friendships. Patchouli, love, exorcism, removes hexes, clarity of the mind, passion, used to cancel or break a spell. Pennyroyal, strength, protection, and peace. When worn, it acts against the evil eye. Peppermint, purification, aids rest, clarity of mind, sleep, love, healing, physic powers, travel, and money. Periwinkle, clarity of mind, purification, immortally, protection, and love. Plantain herb, healing, strength, protection, snake repelling. Pine resin, purifying, cleansing, healing, protection, money, and exorcism. Poppy or poppy seeds, fertility, love, sleep, money, luck, happiness, and invisibility. Raspberry leaf, aid in sleep, healing, dreams, protection, and love. Red clover, fertility, love, marriage, and good luck. Red sandalwood, love, negative cleansing, protection, healing, divination, meditation, and concentration. Rose petals, love, protection, healing, emotions, divination, passion, romance, physic, powers. Rose hips, love, peace, finding a soulmate, love charms, invoking positive spirits. Rosemary, protection, love, lust, mental powers, exorcism, purification, heal, sleep, and youth. Rowan berries, physic powers, healing, success, protection, home, blessing, physic powers. Rue, exorcism, love, healing, health, protection, luck, removes hexes, clarity of mind, mental powers. Sage, long life, promote wisdom, healing, money, protection, cleansing, and knowledge. Sheep sorrel, protection and negative cleansing. Shepherd's purse, healing, divination, protection, self-esteem, and emotional strength. Skullcap, love, fidelity, peace, relaxation, spells, and money. Speedwell herbs, protection, healing, negative cleansing, repels negative energies and spirits. St. John's wort, health, protection, strength, love, divination, happiness, and exorcism. Star anise, physic powers, luck, place on the altar to give it power on each of the 4 quarters. So it's an element feeder as well. Strawberry leaf is luck and love. Tansy herb is health and longevity, help cure persistent fevers. Thyme is healing, health, sleep, physic powers, love, purification, courage, and restful sleep. Then you have got the last little couple of bits on it. Tree of life, protection, longevity, protection, spiritual awareness, and purification. Turkey rhubarb root, protection, money, and fertility. Uva arusa or bearberry is physic workings. Valerian, purification, promotes sleep, love, protection, guides against lightning and to stop quarrels. Verin, protection, love, money, peace, purification, healing, sleep, youth, chastity, and inner calm. Violet herbs, protection, love, luck, lust, wishes, peace, and healing. Walnut leaves, health, mental powers, infertility, wishes, clarity of mind, and wish magic. Witch hazel leaves, protection, charity, used against evil influences. Witch's grass, happiness, lust, love, exorcism, used in uncrossing and hexing rituals. Wood betony. Protection, purification, and love spells protects the wearer's soul as well as the body. Woodruff, victory, money, prosperity, guards against all harm and protection. Wormwood, physic powers, love, burn to summons the spirits. And yarrow, protection, courage, love, physic powers, and exorcism. Again, guys, I will clarify this to you. I have read you the names and the uses of this. None of this you can eat or instill. The only way you can have it is in a medical bag. So if you make up your little bags in my shop, so I've got little drawstring bags, but they're going to be inside plastic little do-up bags, and you just carry it on you and have it in your house, and it'll bring protection and that into your home. You can burn it if you want to, but most people just hold it and carry it on them. And obviously, like I said, I'm going to be making candles, spell candles and stuff like that. So I'm going to be putting some of these ingredients into certain things to help with certain problems that people face and are going through and that. So there is a lot of really, really good stuff here. Again, if you're going to be into this sort of medical stuff and doing this medical stuff, please don't just go and pick stuff up and start using it and giving it to everybody. Please look into the ingredients and the things that you've got, what they're used for, what their benefits may be, the harm side of it, because obviously not everybody is okay with every herb or something that you get. So you do need to like make sure that you look into that. Obviously, like for me, I'm going to be putting them into bags, and I don't really verify that you take them out unless you really know what you're doing. And that, like, and if you are, maybe use gloves so you're not doing anything. But don't eat the stuff. Whatever you do, don't eat it or anything like that. It is that this stuff is purely made to use for medical purposes, putting into bags, putting into candles to make things better for you guys. You know, you can, some of these you'd be able to put into baths as well to just help to enhance your energies and stuff like that. But as for you eating it and drinking it and stuff, no, not at all. This is surely for like spell work and medical use only, but not through eating or drinking. It is surely you carrying a bag around or having a candle, you know, having a little dish and burning a little bit in a dish just to bring it into your room. You know, that is what this stuff is for. And the reason I am saying this, because I don't want anyone to now go and get bright ideas and think they're going to go out and buy it and start trying to put it in a drink or something, because it is not for that. And always do your research when it comes to using and working with herbs and oils and things like that, because not everybody's okay with it. So I needed to put that across. I do not want to be the reason for someone becoming ill. So do not consume it. Do not go messing around with stuff that you don't understand. Make sure you do your research, guys. Okay. So I'm going to do that. So tomorrow in the evening, I'm going to be on about 7:30. I will be doing the spells and the spells for Drew and other people to help her mum. So I'm going to be doing a lot of that tomorrow at 7:30 in the evening. I'm hoping that I may get on in the daytime, but it depends because I've got so much stuff to do now and put together. So it's going to be a busy night for me. It's not going to take me too long, I shouldn't think. But like I said, today I'm just going to put them in the window, and then over tomorrow, over the daytime, I will do like my cleansing over them and stuff like that. But I do need to move my stuff off of my altar because I'm going to need all that stuff back on there. I need to put that into my window ledges or in front of my back door. So I need to do all of that tonight so that everything's charged and ready for tomorrow. But again, my earth angels, my darlings of this world, thank you for coming in and sharing this evening with me. Willow loves you all very much and sends you lots of love, light and blessings. I hope that you have a blessed day and that you have a very pleasant and peaceful and safe night. Lots of love from me, from Mother Earth, Mother Nature and the Lord, and from Dash, my pup, as well. We hope that you have a pleasant evening, guys. Thank you again for spending this evening with me and the spirits and learning some really cool stuff. I hope that it's been good for you. Lots of love and light. Drew, I hope that Mum starts to feel better tomorrow. All actions are ahead and we'll be going on for it. So again, that will be at 7:30 tomorrow night UK time, guys. So do not miss that, because that's to help Drew's mum and some other people. So until then, lots of love and light. Drew, if you want to message me or talk to me, do it on Messenger, darling. Anybody else as well. Lots of love and light, guys. Be safe, be blessed, keep loving Mother Earth and Mother Nature, remember. And the Lord, remember that they are the true seekers and souls of us. And love them all. And God's joy. And Mother Earth and Mother Nature's joy too, guys, to you all. Lots of love and light. Blessed be. And a big, pleasant, merry meet to you all. And I will see you tomorrow. And a merry part. Good night, my angels. Merry part, my sweets. Talk to you very soon. Blessed be. Love and light, guys.